What's up, y'all? It's Tony here for another version of Famous Finds. We are still in Miami. We did the stadium video for you with the awesome tailgoat. We did Joe's legendary Joe Stone Crab yesterday as well. Please make sure to watch those videos if you haven't already. We have a bunch of spots lined up for you. When you go to these towns, you want to go find the established, the iconic places. That's exactly what we're going to do on this tour. Let's go 305. Let's get the show on the road. Versailles Cuban Cuisine. Versailles, it's super infamous. I have been here before. You can't come to Miami and not come to Versailles. There's the breakfast of champions right there. The menu for today is a cafecito, ham croqueta, beef empanada, and a pastelito with guava and cheese. They threw in some saltine crackers in here. I'm gonna start with the croqueta. Croquette. It's a little gummy, but it's good. I've said this before, some of these places, Versailles has been here since 1971. They probably have some old cookbooks, some old recipes somewhere that they can't really deviate too much from, made this way for a certain reason. So here we are, beef empanada. That's good. We got kicked out of our spot for filming. We're gonna go over here by these nice tables. So let me point it out to you. Bakery right there, and then they have a little to-go window, and then they have the restaurant here. It's like a whole city block here. They have some nice, beautiful outdoor tables, very iconic. But back to the empanada. Nice bubbly skin. Beef filling's really good, flavorful, packed with flavor. It's got like little cheese pieces in there. That is good. And the pastelito. This might be my new favorite dessert. This thing is good. Look at that. It's like you're eating a creme brulee. And a little cafecito to top it all off. Let's get this food tour on the way. Come on. All right, next stop we have El Rey de las Fritas in Miami. Super excited. We have a Triple D alum here, Triple D family, as I am myself. And apparently Anthony Bourdain has featured them too. Now they have multiple locations and they're doing their thing. Family still has it, family owned and operated. Let's get inside and check these things out. All right, we got our little bundle of joy right here. I'm very excited. It feels like I'm in some village and you have the inn. You got the locals hanging out. You hear no English in general in Miami. You're definitely not hearing any English here, Calle Ocho. So here we are. This looks amazing. Shoestring fries, a Cuban roll. The bread is definitely the sleeper here. You can already see it's fresh. And they have their patty underneath. Wow, wow, wow. Packed with flavor. Look at the patty. It sounds just like a burger. They have like, it's infused with all kinds of spices. Like almost like a beef sausage. I could eat like 10 of these right now if I wasn't doing a tour. I'm at a loss for words right now. Crunchy, sweet, savory, meaty. God, let's keep going, come on. All right, we got a cameo. Patrick, our driver for the day today.
Yeah, Patrick Rodriguez, born and raised in Miami. Been here 40 years.
We came to Sandwich, and I asked him to come do a little cameo, and he said, as we pulled up, anytime you see a ventanita, which is a
window.
Anytime you have a roadside window, you know it's
Legit. It's serious.
So this place kept on popping up when we were doing our R&D for the best Cuban in Miami. Ooh, are you ready? Are you ready? Bam. Here you go, my friend.
That looks like it's gonna be amazing. Amazing.
From what I know, obviously, the secret to a good Cuban is that hard crust, right? Toasting it really hard.
Salud.
Salud.
That's one good Cuban right there, that's for sure.
And that's coming from a born and raised Miami. This is obviously hitting all the notes. Acidity coming through the pickle, your richness from the cheese, Your meat, obviously, right? The ham, you got the two different porks going on, right? The carved plus the pulled. And you got the fresh Cuban bread, like we said.
Yep, Swiss cheese and mustard, yep.
Constantly getting slathered with lard while it gets pressed and pressed and pressed and pressed. So there it is right there.
I have to say this is delicious, yes.
Definitely great.
Sure.
All right, let's keep watching. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, Patrick. Let's keep this show on the road. First, we are in Little Havana. You can't come and not visit. Amazing vibes here. Got a little cigar too. Say hello to my little friend.
$1. Arriesgue $1.
No, no. 5, 5.
$1. Peanut, cacahuete, peanut.
Getting hustled bright and early.
$1.
Gracias, señor. You want peanut? I did hand him a 20. He handed me 6 at first, and then he handed me a 10 back, and then he was getting ready to give me 4 more to make it 10 peanuts. I was like, no, 5's good, man, 5's good. All right, next up, we have Frankie's Pizza, apparently the oldest pizza shop in Miami. They've been slinging pies since 1955. If you know anything about me, you know I love these old school vintage signs. I got the Miami Jimmy's colors on today. We got Frankie's Pizza, matching the vibes. I can't wait. Come on. Here we are at Frankie's. This is the way that the gentleman just handed me the order. He said it's samples, so you can snack on the way home. It's tradition. They've always done it. I effing love it. So, I don't know if I'm supposed to eat the sample now for you guys or the actual pizza itself. Not bad. I said not bad because the undercarriage looked a little light, but it is crunchy. I know you guys can hear it. Look at that. Got an X happening here, I guess. They got small, medium, large, I think he asked me when I walked in there. So you're thinking that you're gonna get a small, medium, or large pie, but what they actually do is you just have a bunch of squares and they piece them together. So whether I ordered a slice or a small, it didn't really matter, I guess. That is nice. They gotta have some really great blend on the flour because it's super crunchy. No, I'm not gonna lie. When I walked in there and you think, all right, 1955, like they probably weren't as advanced as the Barstool days now where everybody's competing for the best pizza left and right. Healthy competition, always great. And I go to a lot of these spots that have been here for a long time that necessarily can't change their recipes. So you walk in, you see the operation, nothing wrong with the operation, great operation, but you see the square slices sitting there and you don't think they're gonna necessarily, you know, be the crunchiest, right? It's kind of more like it's been around since 1955 tradition, so we support them, they're part of the community kind of vibe. But I'm telling you what, that pizza is legit. Props to Frankie's. 1955 and going strong. Let's keep this tour going. I've been loving it. Love it, love it, love it, Miami. Love it. Let's go. All right, next up we have Arbetter's hot dogs, chili hot dogs. Apparently they got a foot-long chili hot dog. They got some kind of shrine inside for a chili cheese dog apparently, but 1959, another Triple D alum, Arbetter's dog since 1959, family owned and operated. Let's get inside and check out these hot dogs, or outside, I guess. It's kind of like right here. All right, got the goods. It's an awesome spot, countertop style. They're calling out the ordered mustard, relish, kraut. I saw that they made their relish in-house, it said. So I got one with kraut, mustard, and relish. And then I didn't get the foot-long one, because as you know, I've been eating all day. But I had to get their chili. So it says chili dog, kraut dog. So that's what I got, but I decided to put a little bit of relish and mustard on the kraut dog. And I put cheese on the chili dog, chili cheese dog. This looks like it's gonna be delicious, but a mess. I think I'm gonna start with this chili dog. Really good chili. Bread soft, But that chili is dynamite. Mr. Kraut, mustard relish kraut. The relish isn't as good as my buddies at Rutt's Hut in Jersey. Check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. The Rippers, they're frying the hot dogs, homemade relish, amazing. This is awesome. I can see why there are cars pulling in and out, people lining out the door basically to get them. And the, you know, the style, you walk up, he's writing it down real fast, he's calling it out. Arbitter's hot dogs. Now I know, we gotta keep going though. Thanks for tuning in. You can't leave South Florida apparently without trying the famous Flanigans. Started by Big Daddy Flanigan apparently. And how do you know when you're in Florida? When you have the golf cart with the license plate sitting in a parking spot next to you. So apparently this place has been slinging some bomb ribs for a really long time. I'm excited. I've been eating all day, but I'm still excited to try these ribs out and wrap up this food tour for you. Thanks for watching. Come on, let's get inside. Great vibes inside. Flanigan, Big Daddy Flanigan seemed like a man's man. That's the way that he built his bar at least. Gives me like, if anybody remembers watching from Maryland, Coins back in the day in Ocean City, that's exactly the vibe that this bar has inside. Fishing, stuff all over the walls, pictures, dollar bills hanging on the bar. Really good vibes in there. Here we are, we got the ribs, the famous ribs with their fries. The gentleman suggested rib egg rolls. It's got onions in there, cheese. Really good, crunchy, cheesy. Look at that. So they got a nice char on it, which I love on ribs. They hit it on the grill a little bit. Obviously not your traditional, you know, offset smoked ribs, which I don't mind at all because it gets good texture on the ribs when you grill them. We got to figure out their napkin game because you only get one little napkin in this thing that I'm supposed to use for eating ribs. Ain't gonna work. Ribs good. Got some curly fry action here. They're okay. But the ribs are solid. Little fatty. You can see the fat coming out there, but it's all right. It's ribs, it's pork. Kind of know what you're signing up for. All right, let's see how the coleslaw is. That's good. All right, Miami, that's a wrap. Thank you so much. Of course, we had to come wrap it up on South Beach in front of Tony Montana's car. Thank you so much. It was great to go to all these multi-generational family restaurants today and see legacies being kept alive. It's not an easy thing to do for that many years. I can attest to it for myself. Miami, thank you for having me. Now I know why it's famous.